Welcome back to Brick Artemis, everybody. This is going to be my very first Hot Toys official Hot Toys review. So I'm really excited for this one. This is the Black Panther original suit that recently just came out, and I'm looking forward to opening this bad boy up. And yeah, I mean, this is definitely something that I've been wanting for a while in my collection is a Black Panther, and luckily I was able to get one from Hawk Wars and Easy Collectibles. So there's a plus right there for getting into the community a little bit more. And yeah, this thing is going to be awesome. Really looking forward to opening this one up with you guys. So let's go ahead and do just that. We have your typical box here where you just slide off the top and you get to see this awesome sleeve with a Black Panther and some claw marks. This is really cool. I love the art that they put on these Hot Toys boxes. And of course, we get to see through the clamshell what we get. But I want a better look, so we are going to take all this stuff out and lay it on the table and see what all we have. So it doesn't come with a ton, but it definitely, in my opinion, comes with enough. We have the hands, a few different sets here. We have a spear and a shield. Sorry if I'm butchering the names of what these really are, but it's a shield and a spear. And of course, we have the Black Panther mask and the stand itself. Let's go ahead and start with the stand. And getting a better look here at the stand, we have your typical hexagon-shaped Marvel stand here. I don't mind these at all like some people do because I feel like they fit in with each other very nicely inside of the Maji case or wherever you put your Hot Toys figures. You can line them up very well because they kind of place each other in nicely. Of course, we have the little hole there that you can put the crotch grabber at, which is your typical once again, but hey, I like these. I think it looks pretty solid. Of course, it is your typical hexagon shape, but I love the artwork that you see on the top there with the Black Panther. I think that's really solid. Now taking a look at Black Panther's shield here. This is very well detailed. I love the grooves that you see there on the shield. The paint applications are actually very, very well done. The backside, you just kind of have that, kind of looks like a silver plate in the video here. But of course, you have the handles there that you can actually wrap around the wrist or the arm of Black Panther so it stays on him. I think it looks pretty cool. You know, I would like it a little darker from on the shield, but you know, this is probably more accurate to the movie, so I'm not going to complain. So yeah, this looks really good, really happy with this, but not sure if I'll display him with it. Here's a closer look at the spear here. This is pretty sweet as well. I love the size of this. It fits on him pretty nicely. I probably won't pose him with this either, but I do love that we have these accessories. I kind of just like going very simple. You know, a nice little pose here and there. I like showing the claws for Black Panther, so I'll probably go with that. But yeah, this spear is very solid. I'm really liking it, liking the detail there on the handle and the grip, and very, very well done by Hot Toys. And now we get a better look at the hands, or should I say claws. These things are awesome. I love how sharp the claws actually are, so be careful because they will get you. Putting these hands or these claws on the figure himself, I find a little difficult because I'm always worried that I'm going to break a finger off or one of the claws off, so be careful with that as well. But once you get them on there, it is pretty awesome. The detail, the texture on these hands are by far 10 out of 10. I think the hands are one of my favorite parts of the figure, believe it or not. Here's a hand that, you know, you hold the spear or the shield with, so that's pretty cool too, but these claw hands are where it's at and how I'm going to display my Black Panther, because look at the detail at a closer up image here. Man, just look at that. We also have the Black Panther mask that you can actually put over the top of Chadwick's head sculpt itself, and this is pretty cool, or you can have him holding it. If I'm going to show the Black Panther, I like the actual head sculpt that it comes with, showing the mask. So I'll probably stick with that. But this is cool if you guys seen pictures with it over the actual face sculpt of Chadwick himself. So yeah, very cool. I might have him hold this if I ever use the actual portrait of Chadwick. Have him holding this would be pretty cool too. But we'll see. We'll see on that one. But let's take a look at Black Panther himself. I know, that was a bad transition. Working on it, working out the kinks. But this figure is amazing. Guys, the texture, the detail, everything about the figure, the chain around his neck, I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but looks very, very awesome. I have heard that some people will get their figures and they'll find some of these claws missing. Mine came just fine, luckily, so just be careful when you're taking them out of the box that they don't fall out, and make sure you count all of them as well. So yeah, this thing is looking really, really, really sexy, and I'm very happy I have him. So we have him just standing here. Look at the feet. The feet are cool. It kind of just reminds me of, just a typical normal Black Panther foot. I don't know. It's pretty sweet, but it looks just like the costume. It looks like a lot of fun here to be able to pose him, so I'm going to go ahead and see what I can do here in a little bit, but just be careful there with all of the detail here. If you can see in the armpit there, if you mess with it too much, it could damage. And one of the more important things here is Chadwick's head sculpt, his portrait. It looks really, really good. I don't know all the fuss. I guess it's because from what I heard, there wasn't really an update from the previous one, but I think this looks very, very good. I'm not going to switch it out with any other, custom pieces or anything like that. I like to stick with what came with my hot toy. I'm not a big custom guy, so I just feel like if I do customs, then it's not a hot toy anymore. I don't know. And, I spend the money on this bad boy, and I think he looks just fine. There's a lot of detail, a lot of texture in his hair and his beard, a lot of depth in the eyes. And yeah, I think I'll give the head sculpt an 8 out of 10. There's nothing wrong to where I gotta replace this. Liking it a lot. I might even display him with this portrait every now and then. So we'll see. But yeah, just look at the depth in those eyes. Just really, really, really nice. The skin tone, the paint, everything looks good on this head sculpt. But let's take a look and see what it looks like on the figure itself. I think it looks pretty good. I truly, truly do think that this looks pretty solid. This is I would say 9, maybe 8.5 if I'm picky, out of 10 figure. And with this portrait, it looks pretty sexy. So guys, nothing wrong with this. I think it looks great on him. Even if we go ahead and turn him a little bit, I mean, you can see the line there connecting to the neck, but it's fine. I'm not going to have him at a side pose. Probably why I wouldn't give it a 10 out of 10. But, the portrait itself, I would give a higher grade than the actual, the way it connects to his neck and everything. But still, solid 8.5 out of 10 figure when this portrait is on the actual figure itself. I am not going to go too crazy with these poses, but this one's kind of like a jump pose here where he's like about to claw something in midair. Doesn't really come with the best stand to do that, in my opinion. I'm not going to go too crazy because I don't want to ruin the figure like I mentioned with his armpit. Some of these things here, I just don't want to screw up. So I'm going to have a basic pose. I don't want anything peeling off or anything like that, but I think this is cool enough. I think this figure is by far the best Black Panther we have had so far, guys. If you are on the fence on buying this figure, I highly recommend that you do. And if you have another Black Panther, go ahead, trade that one in, get this one. This is the best one out there. So definitely get this. Definitely happy I got it. I would say on a good day, 9 out of 10 figure. On a bad day where I'm picky, 8.5. I do wish it was more, I'm sure you can pose it, but in my liking, I wish it was more posable to where I didn't have to worry about the suit. But hey, I like it. Reminds me of kind of like a Spider-Man upgraded suit. But look how nicely it fits in here with all the Marvel characters, figures that I have. It just blends in great. Love it. Couldn't ask for more. Let me know what you guys think down below. Guys, if you like this video, if you like this first review that I did with Hot Toys, please hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you.